Hi guys, I've got a really great wintry recipe for you. I'm going to make a delicious crunchy biscotti. Biscotti is an Italian twice-baked biscuit, and there are loads and loads of different flavours that you can do, but this is my version. I like putting almonds, orange and cardamom in my biscotti. So I'm going to use 2 free-range eggs. I'm just using medium ones, and I'm just going to crack them into the bowl of my mixer. And then I've got 155 grams of soft brown sugar. You could use like muscovado, light muscovado sugar, but I'm just using straight up soft brown, light soft brown sugar, and that just goes in with the eggs. So I'm just gonna turn it on to a medium to high speed, and I'm gonna whip it up for a little, like a minute or two, just to get it light and fluffy. Okay. So it's about ready, it's had a couple of minutes, it's a bit frothy and white, and I'm gonna add the rest of my ingredients. So what I have here is 90 grams of plain flour and 125 grams of self-raising flour, just mixed together, and I've sifted that. Just gonna whack that in. And then I have 125 grams of almonds, and I like using almonds that have skin on and some that don't, so a bit of texture and variety and colour. They go in there as well. And next up, I have 1/4 teaspoon of ground cardamom. And cardamom's really hard to find ready ground, so I'm afraid getting a pestle and mortar out is needed, but it's really fun and satisfying, and it smells amazing. So just whack that in there. And then you need the zest of 1 large orange or 2 small ones. Basically, you need about a tablespoon's worth of orange zest, and just grate that straight in, like so. And then you want to mix it on a very low speed just to bring the mixture together to form a really soft dough. So it's ready now, it's all come together, and it's just a really soft, sticky dough. So get your spatula and make sure you've got it all off the paddle. And then you need to work quite quickly with it because it's really soft and sticky. So have your baking tray to hand, and also a bit of flour just to dust your surface quite heavily, because it'll just stick to it otherwise. So just sprinkle a bunch of flour on. So we're going to make 2 loaves. So I'm going to take half of it out and just whack that onto the floured surface, like so. See how soft it is. And then, with very floury hands, just kind of gently pick it up and roll it into a log shape. So it's already sticking, as you can see. But that's okay, don't worry about that. And then just gently pick it up and transfer it here, and give it a little shape just so it kind of forms a flat log shape. Like that. And then the same again with the rest of it. Just make sure it's really nice and floury. Now we need to put them in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until they're lightly golden on top. So let's put them in the oven. Now they're out of the oven and they're completely cool now, so we need to slice them up so that we can bake them again. So I'm going to use a sharp bread knife and just make some cuts about 1 centimetre thick, like this. So you can see all the almonds in there all the way through, just really big and chunky, and I can smell the orange and cardamom. It's going to be so tasty. So just do that for both loaves, and then put all the pieces onto another baking tray. So then we need to bake them again for about 10 or 15 minutes, flipping them over halfway so that they get nice and brown on both sides. So, do you want to see what they look like? Look at that. Look at all that lovely almond yumminess, and it smells so good, and listen to that. Oh, so crispy. And I have made myself an espresso because I'm feeling very Italian. And I'm going to get my biscotti and dunk it in. And then eat it. That's so tasty. There you have it, my delicious wintry biscotti recipe. And if you like this recipe, then don't forget to click like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what on earth is wrong with you? Bye! If you want to subscribe to my channel, then click subscribe now.